All right, doing an update on the HVAC, on my HVAC system. So just taking a look at what's going on here. So here's another lovely find off Craigslist, electrostatic filter that's never been used. It's pretty old, but it'll work. So what I had to do is I had to create a box and to house my electrostatic filter that I've just installed, because it's a little bigger than the opening here. That this is a 20 by 20 and this is, bigger. So if you look underneath here, you'll see that hospital grade HEPA filter. So that sits inside the housing, the plenum I just made out of wood, and then this sits on top. So if you understand what I'm doing here, and then just the pressure, the vacuum from the furnace will keep this down. I don't need to do anything with it. There's little latches here that I've installed, right? Because you have to put this box together inside this closet, right? So I use these little latches I got from Home Depot. There's one there and one there and one there and one there. And then the ones in the back were kind of hard to get my hand in there to clip to get them installed. But I used a couple screws to support that, help reinforce that back section. So this is actually basically an angled box, right? So there's electrostatic, the hospital grade HEPA filters underneath that, and then that is on top of the condenser. In the condenser room, I have mirrors on the wall to reflect the UV light back into the condenser. And one thing about UV lights, when you install them, you have to protect anything that's, could be damaged by the UV light. So I didn't want my foam deteriorating insulation on this pipe, so I covered it. I didn't want my drain condensation line turning to dust, so that's been covered, but it's kind of cool. So this is a secondhand glass mirror, and so the condenser is actually here. You're just looking at a reflection of it. So let's fire this thing up, take a look. So there you have the light, right? There's that HEPA furnace filter, right? That's sealed to the plenum, that closet. And then you have the UV light reflecting off the mirror into this night mirror, which is going to have to get removed and pressure washed this summer or replaced. So there we have it. So that is the new filtration system. This filter goes on the front, outside. So MERV 11 filter, electrostatic, hospital grade HEPA, UV light. That should take care of it. Now I'm going to slap her back together and turn her on. It's just an update. Hopefully that helps some people out tinkering around. There's a vacuum gauge on this Sears power trapper, and that's fed through actually right up in here. It's up there. And I get too much vacuum on here because of that HEPA grade hospital filter getting dirty. I can take a peek in here every now and then. There's a light on the trapper hooked up to this vacuum gauge. Let me know if there's too much vacuum on the system. So I'll have to clean the filter. So it's kind of cool. Anyway, there we have it. All right, peace out.